Who are we missing, Jez? Do you know?
Tabitha!
Oh, there's a guild set up?
Hey yo, what up, guys?
Yo.
Jez, don't worry about guild ranks. Just get people online. It's fine.
No, I like this guild rank.
I am logging in right now. Wait, there's a guild? Send it, dude. Hell yeah.
Mine hunter stuff.
Yeah.
A bit.
Table. Summon.
Agara's bricked, Spine is bricked, Altraxion's bricked. They're all broken.
When you mean broken, you just mean like overturned or what?
Spine I don't think works. Hagara and Altraxion don't do their abilities, and you can just kill them.
Oh, alright. I wonder if you can just still cheese Hagar and just like heal through it in 25 man in the middle.
That's what the old strat was on Heroic.
Yeah.
Well, it was all the range doing that and all the melee running in the circle.
Mhm.
But I guess she doesn't actually do any like AoE damage, and Altraxion doesn't do the big AoE at all. It just doesn't exist.
Are we gonna like talk about mechanics or
Yes,
stuff?
there's
We're
a
gonna
lot
have
of
to
stuff
pull
to
the
talk
trash around
about.
the room.
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready. Just wanted to ask.
We're gonna watch a video together.
Ooh, watch party? Is somebody gonna stream it or what?
Yep.
Okay,
Since I don't have faith in any of you to watch it yourselves, bums.
that's fair.
Buff up. Let's go do trash.
Why is Jazz still at work? I hate him so much.
We don't need 2 tanks for this. This trash is like a preview of the boss fight, so that's really cool. We're gonna go left. I don't know what anything does because I didn't watch a video, so I'm gonna tank the big claw thing because it'll kill you if you tank it.
Mages
Hit another-
combust off of the eye and it hits everything. Have fun.
Focus eye, I think he just said.
That combust off of the eye, but yeah, eye's the dangerous part.
Everyone on eye.
Is this the boss fight?
Nope, this is the trash before the boss fight.
Oh, okay.
T-Bone says he's not coming.
What?
Because I marked out on the sheet, and I was like, no, you marked you were in on the sheet. And he's like, oh, well, I'm not.
I think I talked to him the other day. He said that maybe he just forgot to update it.
Are we 7 healing this?
Yes.
Okay.
What about Electro and Veggie?
Electro hasn't responded. Veggie hasn't responded. But Veggie was typing 10 minutes ago in raid discussion.
Well, that took absolutely forever. So let's try and do a little bit more damage.
The flail or fall next?
Flails.
Yeah.
These ads will spawn during the phase 2 of the fight.
Yeah.
You're gonna all be on your own, essentially. Jazz and I will tank a claw, because they'll kill anyone else. And you just go around the room, and we'll have assignments for that, and you kill the stuff in order. Healers are probably going to be in a centralized position that can heal everybody, because we're going to be taking damage the whole time. But essentially, you have to kill all the ads within the time limit, and then we're going to go back to the other phase. But the ads stay up if you don't kill them, so it's just going to be about finishing off the ones you can, and then catching up during the other phase. But we'll all watch the video together, because I want to make sure everyone knows what's going on. Maybe we can get some more people too. That'd be dope.
Can a DK try to strangulate the eye right now and tell me if that works? Because I know interrupts work on it during the boss fight.
It is immune,
It's immune. Try to interrupt it when it's actually doing a cast.
unless someone else also is strangulated at the exact same time as me.
I know they're interruptible, but they don't have a cast bar, but they are interruptible.
They're stunnable, right, as well? Unless my mind serves me wrong.
Yeah, anything we can do to mitigate the damage in the little dark phase thing, because it hurts. And on the boss, we're going to do the exact opposite of what we did here and cleave them all, and they have to be single target focused. Like, we have to go into like a death ball. Well, it's going to be 2 death balls, but...
We'll watch the video. Sylve has assignments.
I had assignments based on the roster Jazz told me we had.
We'll use it, so it's fine. Let's see if I still have the videos.
Table. So well.
tune into my stream. Sorry for the flashbang.
Holy hell, that was a lot. Why would
To
you
be
take
fair.
Why would you take that battle risk?
Phase
Okay,
1.
I marked all the flails at least.
That's really all we need. That gives us an orientation.
Yeah, and I got one of the claws is right on Divine's dead body right now, so we can use that. Divine, don't
And
res right away.
The other claw is basically on
Damn.
soul right there, right?
I'm out of range. I didn't get it.
It was like
Beast.
no, that's too far. I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. Those seem close together. Are there more than two that I put them right where they spawned.
There's 4 flails, 8 eyes, and 2 claws.
Yeah, I did them all in the flails. That's why Skull and Moon are further apart than X and Diamond,
So
and I'm
well.
confused. But
Who's the
Yeah, the eyes just spawn in the circles, so that's easy. We don't need to mark those.
yeah, it's a lot of damage. I think the goal is to like Sylph said it would be on 1 and 3 in the picture, so you guys will stack. Group 1 would stack on Skull, and Group 2 would stack on Moon, and then the healing starts from there, and you move like your way out, and you should be able to big heal the raid while also killing the appendages on the outsides.
So how we're gonna do it is the range, especially the range of the ones going south. Yeah. So range, you're kind of gonna start between 1 and 3 on that little diagram, if everyone's looking at that. Just because you can range cast. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna blow up those flails 1 and 3, because the more ads that are dead, the less damage the raid is taking. So we're just gonna nuke the living fuck out of those. Then ad team 2 is going one direction, ad team 1 is going another direction. Actually, it's backward. Ranger going up, Ranger going north, my bad. And ad team 1 is going south. So it means ad team 2 starts between 1 and 2, like the second claw and the first flail, just to get max coverage. But you want to move in death balls. We're not multi-dotting, we're not splitting up. Like the one group is killing that first flail, and then you're going to that eye marked number 1. The other group is killing that first flail, and then going to the eye marked 5. And one is going north and around, and we're meeting on the other side. The reason I have 2 hunters split, they have the least amount of health. I want both of you to kill the flails on the opposite side. Just blow up the other flail, just so those are dead. The claws do need to eventually die. The one that's more important is going to be the one on Zac, which is going to be the flail mark number 1. That one has to be dead before we're in the next phase. If the flail on number 2 isn't quite dead, that's fine. It doesn't matter that much. The range can just finish it off. We just need to get enough people, like all the melee, back in the boss to be able to soak when the first orb happens. Yes, hunters are killing 2 and 4. Well, hunters are killing 2. Hunters are the only ones killing 2 and 4. He's right.
Okay.
Don't pull Beerett back.
So you want ad team 1 standing in between the range, and ad team 1 standing in between 1 and 2. You said.
Ad team 1 is mostly the melee. So ad team 1 is gonna go fuck up that flail that's marked 3, so the flail on the west side, and then they're gonna
Skull.
go.
It's where Skull is.
Yeah,
right now,
and then they're gonna go to that eye marked 1, and you're just gonna
which is
go.
Moon.
Okay, so I guess maybe I'm confused. So am I not in ad
Wait,
team 1
Moon-
even though I'm
Moon
listed
is-
in it?
Moon is not marked eye 1. That's flail 1.
Oh, you said I. Oh,
Yeah.
I one. Okay.
So
So you
all
go
the-
from the skull to the out. You go further out.
Yeah,
okay.
you go out, and then you guys are going counterclockwise. The other team is going to the moon, killing their eye, and moving clockwise, and you guys are going to meet up over by that, like, X and purple. But the 2 hunters, like, whatever group you're in, like, if you're in the ad group that's going north, you're killing the X. If you're in the ad group that's going south, you're killing the diamond. They have the least amount of health. They have, like, 300k. Everything else has way more. You guys can just kill that.
Alright, so am I not starting in between Skull and Moon then? Because I'm on ad team 1.
No, you're going with them eventually. Like, you're going to need to come back to them for heals, but you just need to kill that first flail first, and then you're grouping up with them at a death ball.
Okay, sounds good. Do you want us both to target 2 first, or like both hunters?
You guys can probably do that because it's easier. It's less damage the more ads that are dead, which is the only reason I have you guys doing that is so they just die. So if you guys want to just say you're both killing the X first, and then you're both killing that, as long as you guys go back to your group afterwards, I don't fucking care. Like, it's probably better the way you just said it.
Alright, sounds good.
There's going to be a weird interaction, and we're going to see it pretty quickly in the first phase too. Like, we can't just bounce it back and forth as many times as we want. The more bounces, the more damage the tank takes. And also, it's putting a debuff on everyone, like the one where it said dispel it in normal. We cannot dispel that in heroic. It'll knock everyone back. But that only goes out periodically. We want to line up the ball hitting the boss when a set of debuffs is wearing off. So that means some people are going to have to like elongate how far they go out to bounce. Like, we're going to have to time it. The timing is we need it to hit the boss at about 70-75 seconds into the fight. That's going to work out as 4 range soakers. The number of stacks the boss is going to have at that point is 7. That's when we need to hit the boss.
Do we want to practice phase 2 for a while? Like, you know, immediately get him to phase 2 so we master phase 2 for a little
We're going to
while
have to
before.
practice phase 1 a lot, trust me. There's going to be a lot of phase 1 practice, bro.
You don't. I didn't think it'd be that hard compared to phase 2.
Need to learn it all. Might as well do it in order. Doesn't matter
I watched
what we do.
Welcome wipe on phase 1 for 4 hours.
Okay.
Okay, so it's important that our soakers know in order they're going. So it's Leonard, Design, Dawes, and then Mango. So just call out, like, I guess, like, communicate when you're soaking and shit. Don't dispel everyone else. Your job is super easy. Stack on its butt. Don't move.
As dumb as this is, I don't want to pull from where we are now because it makes the fight harder. I want to pull from between Skull and Moon.
Okay.
The reason for that is when we are going into phase 2, we're going to split off left and right and let the orb come through the center, and we're already in our spots.
Okay, that's fine.
So you're going to face it towards us, the orb's going to come right here, and then you're going to turn the boss away. Where the range people you're listed as soakers, it's going to be Leonard first, then Design, then Daddy Dawes, then Mango. You're essentially bouncing when it's back here. What I've seen work kind of best is you let the first one get almost all the way back to like here before you knock it, just to buy us the extra time, and the rest don't have to be like as far then. We need to delay a little bit, otherwise we'll just go into, if we go into phase 2 with debuffs, you insta-die. Like, there's no way around it, we can't heal
Is
through it.
there, in the video I saw them moving around, is there anything that prevents the 4 soakers from just being out in Africa at the start?
If they get the debuff within out of range of healers, they will just die.
Okay.
Okay, mages. You cannot hit the orb while you're in block. It will go through you. Immunities just make it not of a hitbox. Doesn't work. You have to cauterize and then block. The exception to this is if you have the debuff on you when you have to go out, the debuff is going to kill you. You're going to have to block, get the debuff off you, get hit, proc cauterize, and get back to the group as fast as you can and hope someone heals you in time. Priest is a little easier. You just pop dispersion. Yeah, just call it like I don't have block, because you're going to want to block off your cauterize. If you don't have block, you need to tell someone to get a heal quick. But you have to...
And mana, field, and elemental shield, and live.
We have 7 healers. Use them. Just to call out.
Yeah, there's a reason we have 7 healers. This is going to fucking hurt. Everyone that's not one of those soakers is literally standing on the boss's ass. The orb may not bounce completely straight. It may go a little bit off to the left. It may go a little bit off to the right. If it does that, Zach, you just need to drag the boss a little bit to the side so we're still behind the boss.
Okay.
And we're just moving side to side. We need to let it hit the entire group. It cannot be one person out. They will just die. It's like 2.5 million damage.
Sounds good. Left, Jazz. Blue, but
Where, okay. Wherever it
It's-
ends up being.
yeah, it's not accurate. Okay, let's send some attempts. Killa is AFK still, but we don't even have 25, so what's going with 1 less? No, Killa's here. Perfect.
Just to clarify, Ad Team 2 is starting on the north side?
On Moon.
Okay. Sounds good.
How does the ball move? Is it like a lob, or is it a straight line and then you get in front of it?
Straight line on the ground.
Okay.
I noticed that it was super transparent on my, like, what I saw, so I don't know what your settings are. But you
I
know
can
what
see
I'm
it
up
just
with it.
fine. I just
you're good.
I wanted to make sure that I'm not like screwing it up by walking in front of it or something before I'm supposed to.
We're just gonna have to learn a bit, so. 4 bounces, 4 bodies to soak, and by the time the 4th person gets hit, we want it to hit the boss. So when it's towards Mango, when it's after he goes, we want to spread to our positions, just pre-spread. There's no sense not to.
You also want to hit the ball closer into the center. You know, watch where you're positioning yourself with the ball, because I believe it depends on where you are. Sometimes you could hit it like way off into bumfuck, you know, wherever.
Yeah,
Does
you
it
gotta,
just
you gotta
reflect
watch your
from your
angle.
body?
You gotta
Yeah,
watch your angle.
yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
Okay.
Another tip, you don't have to hit it from behind. Like, as long as it hits you, it goes the other way from where it's moving. It just switches directions. Like, if you get stuck out of position, you can just walk into it from the backside of it, and it'll go back through you the other way. It's fine.
Beauty. Okay. Good to know.
Just do it from an angle like you hit it straight on from the boss, so it comes back the other way, is all you want to make it do. But first person's you, right, Leonard? How it's on the
Yeah.
sheet? So you're going to want to go back farther. Like, you're going to want to hit it, like, back fucking here. We want to bait that first one out a little bit.
Okay. Does me being back here bait it, or does it just go here because it's...
It goes...
Wherever I face the boss.
Yeah, where he faces the boss. So he's going to face it. It's going to land behind the melee group because it lands in range, and it's going to travel outwards.
Easy.
So don't touch the first orb anybody else, and as soon as it passes, you get into the stack. Alright, let's send some attempts. 30-second pulls every time. I'm gonna send them quickly, like once we rebuff and shit, so it's gonna
Flask
take
up, food up.
some wipes, for sure.
Oh yeah, we're going to wipe here a couple times right at the start till we see the timing.
Just try not to be the reasons. Don't make the same mistakes.
Yeah,
etc.
this boss is not easy. Let's just learn. It's fine if we wipe. We're going to wipe a fucking lot.
5, 4,
Zach's going to take a metric fuck ton of damage too. Just so you know.
phase change.
Okay, move into the boss. Everyone be in the boss. Don't touch that orb. So it's coming back to us now. We're all stacked.
Second soaker, make sure you're hitting this, guys. Don't let it.
You don't have to go that far back. You can hit it now.
Move in the boss, make sure you're.
Gonna be a little bit to the right. Whole raid move a little bit to the right.
Third soaker. Bro, this is.
Still right.
Fourth soaker.
Bait this one out a little bit. Go a little farther. Someone dispelled.
When this bounces,
Yeah, hit it, hit it, hit it. We want
go
to
to your,
one in
go
now.
to
Go to your
your,
spot.
go to your. I'm dead.
Yeah, that's the bad spot once it's at 7 there. Like, you probably need to call for PS when it hits 7 like that, or maybe
Go to your
6.
spots already. Move out. Let it hit the boss. Don't. Yeah, we hit it again. It's over. We are like waiting too long, I think.
No, we have to. You literally have to.
Okay.
So the reason I told him to go out farther is the timer on the dots. We're still at 12 seconds when he was going to knock it back in. We need those dots to fall off before we transition.
Reminder, guys, you're keeping account. Once it hits the fourth soaker, you're already in your stacks. Skull and Moon is the stack. I know that the boss was fucked, but I don't know how to fix that. The beach ball. So
You can't. The soakers just need to figure out how to align it better. That's all it is.
yeah. Play geometry dash better, guys. Figure it out. First pull, not a problem.
So you're saying soakers control the direction, but it's kind of contradictory to what was being said earlier about how you can walk in behind it and it'll go just reverse of the direction it was.
Well, I
came
said it
from.
like I meant back and forth, not it's going to go complete opposite where it was. Like, it's going to go back towards forward and back. The angle is still up to you to control.
Okay, it's
The
just
angle not up
opposite
to
of
me.
wherever you're at, right?
Feast.
Yes,
Okay.
essentially. It's not
I'll face
perfect.
the
It'll go a
boss
little to
better.
the side.
You guys need to not touch the boss. I don't care about your damage. I need to, like, it got pulled for me, so I had to flip it. Just don't touch him. I want him right in between, right? So I'm gonna pull from the spine and try and keep him centered.
Soul well.
Once the orb goes, feel free to, like, slam.
When you get this, when it gets the 6-stack, it's probably just IBF into PS. 'Cause it's gonna truck you.
I'll just, yeah. IBF is 12, should be long enough. I don't want the boss to move if we can help it. Yeah, don't do anything. Just give me a second to pull. This attempt is for me, and then the rest will fall into place. I'm in full chonk. I don't even have hit rating cap because I don't want to die. Still died.
You're just saying that all DPS don't attack until you get the boss where you want him?
Until he spawns the orb, just chill, yeah. For this pull.
Still move in, like stand right behind the boss, like right on the boss.
5,
Don't do that.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna turn him after the orb, so.
Phase change.
Come right back to us, we're good. It's a little bit to the right, just a little bit right.
IBF.
Try to knock this a little bit back towards us. You can angle it.
Is this 4 already? Or are we at 3?
We're at 5 stacks.
I see 8. PS.
But that was
Can't
too
say.
fast overall, so watch this. Those went out right now, that's an insta wipe.
What? Are we not keeping? Was that not the 4th?
We just bounced too quickly. We need to learn the timing.
I went back a little farther.
We need to drop his stacks at 7, right? He's at 13. Does he build them faster if they bounce, or?
It's a different thing.
It's the stacks on the orb itself, right?
What? No.
Stacks on the orb is what increases his damage taken after we send him to phase 2.
It's 4 range soakers. 4 range soakers is what we're doing.
Right? He gets a stacking buff that makes him do more damage and attack faster. We want to send it at 7. He had 13.
We want to send it at 7 orb things. There's a whole week where a Foji's got that's counting.
Yeah, the
there.
top right of your, the center top right of your screen shows the orb stacks and like the percentage on it.
Okay.
But essentially,
fine.
that one, the last one came in like as we got new shadows. It either we needed to transition to phase 2 before those shadows went out, or we needed to wait another 12 seconds. Which sounds like we probably can't wait another 12, so
No.
we were just like 2 seconds slow.
If we're gonna be in that phase that long, I'm gonna use everything
Full well.
just to get through it so we can see.
That's how long that phase is always going to be. It's going to be about 70 seconds.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use everything then. Morg first, then Pixel, then Taglin for hand sacks, and I'm gonna call for all 3. So.
Right.
Come over to the spine, center, whatever. Try and res here and shit. Alright.
So Leonard, just don't go quite as far and everyone else do the same thing you did.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nice seeing you again. Drive safe.
4, 3,
Yep.
1. Phase change.
Can't sec.
Next person needs to go out farther. Or it's not going to line up. Go out farther. Like, we need to transition roughly
Hand sec.
16 seconds from now. We're letting this in, move to the sides, let it into
Go
the
to your
boss.
stacks.
Pop literally fucking everything.
Plus,
Whoa.
just okay, head straight to the eye closest to you and kill it, and then run in a rotation. Jesus Christ.
Yup, that's why we're 7 healing.
Wasn't there supposed to be another flail, like
What do you mean?
in between square and X?
There's only 4 total.
Phase 1.
Yeah, like 2 and
It's
4.
on. It's
should be-
diamond. It's diamond. Diamond
Right,
and X.
I-
Are the... Sorry.
Okay.
What do you say?
Okay, got you. Okay, it's diamond and X. Okay.
Yeah, they're like right next to each other for some reason, even though the other 2 are spread further apart.
I also
Okay.
I also think the skull team went to the wrong eye first. Notice where we all died on the skull side here.
Just like we're obviously lusting and we're just seeing, pop AM right away, and maybe
Right before we spread, pop rally too.
rally is a good call. We're stacking on skull. The 2 groups are, and then one of each paladin is keeping me and Jazz alive. Pickles, which group are you in? Are you in Skull or Moon? I can look at this sheet, but
He's in the one going with you, so he'd be the one going to Skull.
can we switch him with a different healer so that he can drop Bubble on their group and we have a DK drop AMZ on Skull? Just like right at the start. I just want to like get further.
We need to swap a healer then, because you have 4, because you still have the boss on you.
Yeah.
It'd be Shoddy then, would be the one that makes sense.
Okay, Shoddy, you're going to Skull, and Pickles, you're going to Moon, and you're dropping Disc Bubble as soon as the phase starts, right on top of Moon. And then Styles, just AMC as soon as the phase starts, and then we'll see how that does.
The phase start is the hardest damage. It goes down from there. Like, that's Trank,
As soon
that's
as
him,
you as
that's
soon
everything.
as you kill the things, like we should be okay. Like the first. And then it sounded like Skull Group, go to your right on the first eye stock and then make your rotation around. Like go to the eye stock that
The
is
one right
where
here,
we're
the one I'm
sitting right
dropping.
now.
This one right here.
Can we mark someone for each group?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's gonna be a melee, because the healers are gonna plant and basically heal.
Divine is
going
in
into
the
that
group
phase?
1, and the Rangers are in the other group, so you guys just hit like all the same shit. So just melee, follow X.
Was there a flail on Skull? Is that where it spawned?
Yeah, one spawns on Skull, one spawns on Moon, one spawns on X, and one spawns on Diamond. I didn't
Okay.
see Jazz's claw. Jazz, how far up was Square from your claw spawn?
Was square?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll look next time. It wasn't like
please,
that
just-
far.
yeah. Well, I just want to be accurate so everyone's understanding. Triangle is right where my claw spawns, and I will be taking the boss and the claw on Triangle. So, all right, let's send it again. That was good.
Just
I
to be
mean,
clear.
we did the first part pretty well. So
We just transitioned
Can you-
2 seconds early is all it was.
Can you cancel that? I'm relogging.
The Warriors are going Skull first, right? Going into that transition?
You're
Yeah.
killing the Skull flail, and then you're killing this eye where I'm jumping right now.
Okay, perfect.
and
and
then
then
after you kill it, you continue
You're going this way. You're going where I'm going right here, and you're going just eye to eye to eye all the way around. The Ranger doing the opposite, but they're starting Moon, and then they're gonna kill that eye that's like right on the Jeeves over there.
You literally do not stop killing ads. You do not. You kill all the ads and then come back in the middle. That's what we have to do.
And
we'll
you-
see how it goes.
You want me to join the melee group after the flail? Because that's like where I'm assigned on the sheet.
Yes.
Okay.
Like just kill the flail on like
even though I'm
disengage
like
action.
not gonna be getting raid heals, like
You're
I think
gonna
you can just
probably
stay on
have to
Skull
like deterrence.
and hit, right? Or is it range not that far? I don't know how far. They seem really.
they're
I mean, he
really
could
far.
probably
That's what I'm
just a
saying. Like I'm
little-
pretty sure I'm gonna get killed when I go to kill the flail. I'm like almost certain that's about to happen.
Let's use one of
What's
the
up?
healers to keep the hunters up. Then?
I mean, the healers are gonna be over there, kind of by Skull. You don't have to be far enough away from Skull that you can't get heals, right? There's no way.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. No, I'm talking about more like the eyes as well. When we go in for the eyes, like, I'm in a melee group, right? All the raid heals are going to be on melee and not on me. But we'll figure it out. I'll see what it's like when it gets there.
Jazz, you good?
Yeah.
Did your flails die, hunters? Like on that
No,
side?
we weren't expecting what, dude.
They couldn't find the second one because they thought it would be,
Okay.
you know,
I
like
thought it was
the
gonna
other
be where
one
Square
far
is.
away. But
Yeah.
no, yeah, they're fucking weirdly.
Okay.
We're going diamond.
Okay, so Diamond then X is gonna die?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we just gotta watch that timer on those debuffs, and that orb just needs to hit the boss like 2 seconds later than it did.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Go slightly farther, Leonard. Right there is good. A little bit to the right. Good. It's off to the right again.
Hand sec.
We just didn't all take it. All of you have to move, like every single fucking one of you. It's off to the right.
We just gotta float together as a group. Just like
everyone needs to be in range.
So this is coming in now. There's one more soaker after this.
Hand sec.
And it needs to be in. Hit it now. Hit it now as soon as it's ready. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. And see how those debuffs are falling off in 5 seconds? We want those debuffs to not exist. Move to the side, let it enter the boss.
Get to your groups. Touch.
It bounced.
Yeah, you need to move fast. As soon as the fourth one is coming, we need to do some split.
It's always going to be that same time. It's 4 range bounces and it's coming in.
Everyone should be like turned, like, you don't need to look at the boss. There's nothing else going on. Everyone should just turn their camera to be watching the orb the whole time.
But that was the timing. You see how those debuffs on everyone were falling off as soon as the orb was coming in? That's what we want.
Try the first. Okay, so the first one was bad. Pulls. The second pull was really good on the bounce direction. I don't know if you guys changed something or if it's entirely RNG bullshit. I can try and make the orb straighter, but if it shifts that much, it's probably bad news. So let's try and keep it straight as possible.
For me, I know I'm the first one, and I'm like staring through the orb at the boss. So like I cannot be any more straight.
Yeah, and then also like he was straight, but it went a little bit to the right. So I went very much like when I hit it, I wanted to make sure it went very left to like correct it, but it went right anyway. So I don't really know how
I honestly think the only thing that matters is the way he's facing the first time it comes out, because it sounds like no matter what you guys do, it's going to bounce back the exact opposite way of where you hit it, if I understand the mechanic correctly.
Well, every time we're spawning it off to the side, not straight back.
If that's the case, do we just...
I just need to face him more.
Yeah, you just need to pull from a different
I
angle.
think you're just facing him slightly towards skull is where you're facing him.
Yeah, I think you need to pull from like this to the right of that flare just a touch.
Yeah, on the totems, right?
Yeah, like in between the tome and the flare, yeah.
Without the ones like you working tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. No matter your industry, Granger's here for you with professional grade support.
I'm assuming that's Ben deleting his character to make one to come help us.
Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Honestly, he'd been doing that stuff for a while.
I see we have
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
So it's coming back, but it's firing left again. Or not again.
It's the other way now.
Once we're just slightly moving to the left. Everyone move.
Yeah. That's...
Stay like right between the boss's feet. Like stay at his tail.
And stack.
Moving left. This is the last range bounce that's happening.
Just pop everything, Jess.
I already did.
Yep.
Move to the sides, it's out to come in.
To your
Move to
groups.
the sides, it
Already
has to come
spread.
in.
On it back.
Phase change.
Lust every cooldown, the tank defensives. There's no way the hunters can go out there.
Yeah, we need assigned healers. Yeah, like they have to come with us. There's no way the healers can reach us.
It's fine, just don't go. Just stay with your group then and go in a circle. We'll just kill those flows last. We're still alive though, so that's a plus.
Phase 1.
This is where they have to be dead though. Zach, are you hitting the boss or the claw that whole time?
Both.
You've got to full focus the claw.
Okay.
I'm just hiding the boss.
I mean, it's totally good.
I mean, yeah.
A lot of the damage to your claw, Zach, is going to come from you until the melee get back to it. They're basically going to kill all of their ads and then come finish off the claw for you, and that's when you turn. And when you turn that, you're trying to face the orb back towards the range group, because they're all over there. That's kind of why it's split. And you're facing the orb to launch at the range group.
Got it.
So that's how it's set up. The melee come and kill yours, and then they're all stacked. So it launches towards the range group. Range finish off Jazz's, and then they all come stack. And the bouncer's already over there.
That makes sense.
I need to be rezzed or farther.
Melee made it to the third eye. I don't know if anyone was watching. Did we do our job correctly going into that last phase? Kill the claw. Eye. Rotate out.
You need to kill half of the room of bullshit. So
just to kill 4 eyes.
You need to kill 4 eyes. Yeah,
Run our
4
side.
eyes, and then the last thrasher, and then the other thing, the fucking claw. So it's you start with the thrasher, you kill 4 eyes, you kill the second thrasher, you kill the claw, and then we're restacked.
We're down 1 additional melee than we are range. Can both hunters just go with the melee group?
And it's just like a stay stack, get big heals, I guess.
By the way, Zach, it was right here.
I don't know where right here is. Mark yourself.
Right
The
where
cat.
I'm pointing.
Okay, thank you. You also can,
So well.
even you can prevent forest fires by
I
marking
could,
shit.
but I didn't make the macro.
I literally using the default raid frame shit.
It doesn't. I don't know why it never appears for me. I've
You
never
suck.
been able to.
I hate you. Alright.
So healers need to essentially just be in range to heal you guys for the first few you're in before we move to get through that first damage. So healers, if they plant like literally here, they can heal you guys on skull and the first 2 eyes before we ever have to move. That's what we're trying to do.
I just assumed you guys stacked with, healers stacked on the marks at the start were ranged, and like you guys both stack on them tight, and then they can AoE heal you while you do shit. And melee,
Yeah,
obviously.
the damage chills a lot once like 6 of those ads are dead. Like it calms down.
Yeah, it's just this great burst. So let's not lust. Let's still use bubble. Let's still use AMZ. And let's kill the. Yeah. Once we kill at least the first 4, the first 2 thrashers, the 2 eyes, the damage should be manageable without lust. So that's the goal. We need to not die before then.
Is it just time that shifts it back to phase 1, or is it like
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
we have to kill everything in 30 seconds?
Yes.
You
have to
don't have to kill everything in 30
Jazz's claw.
seconds. You just like need to be ready to soak the first orb in 30 seconds. So ranged, I'm gonna have the boss on triangle, and I'm gonna shoot the orb towards square. So you need to all be stacked on square at the orb coming.
Not all range, just the first person soaking. Just
The
Leonard.
soaker, sorry, the first soaker.
Phase change.
Oh, I just got a sweet ass combust.
this angle is bad.
Alright. It's actually coming in okay.
Oh, and not if I touch it again. I
Send it back right away.
Left.
Move, 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 everybody. Everybody soak. Everybody soak. Don't let it go. Alright, we're spreading to our groups.
No, no, we're not.
No.
There's still a whole nother range bounce.
Yep.
Since we did it quick, this range bounce needs to actually delay it. You need to delay this.
Going all the way back to the wall.
And sec.
You should be good now.
Now spread. Spread to your groups already. He touched it again? Or...
I mean, it's coming in. My word, we're dead.
Yeah,
Are
sorry
people
about that.
like not looking at the orb? Like, it's like, what do you? There's nothing else to look at in phase 1.
That first hit was on me. I was about double the size of the orb away from the orb, but evidently the hitbox extends quite a
gigantic.
bit. Yeah.
Beast.
I got a 20-second timer.
So one little thing, we cannot fully pre-spread like as early as we did if that debuff is still out as much. Like we gotta wait a little bit longer to spread because the debuff's gonna kill us otherwise. That debuff is like a full health bar.
Yeah, that's what killed me. Not this pull, but the last pull when I was going to the flail. That was the only damage I actually took.
Yeah,
Was
that
the
debuff hurts.
So well.
Drop a summon stone, please.
Summon.
Trying.
Everyone move down to public voice.
Is this a pub? Let's not.
Yeah, it's a pug. It's a ret.
Pull him in here.
It's a
Pull him up.
body.
Yeah, I'll
Oh
tell
yeah,
him-
yeah.
tell him to
I'll
join us,
I'll just link him. Yeah.
Everybody move a channel.
I'm fucking retarded. Don't worry about me.
We're all moving to Rome too.
Yeah, everyone copy over to Rome too. This guy linked his logs after I invited him. I appreciate that.
The hunter can go back.
One hunter go back to the other side. Just figure out which one of you it is.
Moon. That's it, yeah.
Rhett, you're gonna be with the melee group which is follow X, and when we say spread, stack on skull, and then follow X and kill the targets he's hitting. You don't really have a job other than that. Don't dispel. Smack things. Ben, do the same. You're gonna stack on skull when we say spread, and then follow X person, and just kill shit in front of you.
Well, phase 1, you're stacked on the boss's ass, letting the orb hit the back of the group. And then when we spread out, you're going skull. And then Bandy on the right, you're both killing the eye where Valid is jumping right now. And then you're just moving this direction and killing all the eyes as you go.
Dude, somehow we got 2 new people and they're ready before full time. That's crazy.
Did the I'm gonna institute a new rule. Your character name has to match your Discord name or your band.
Ban me, I dare you.
I don't think this did you pull the Rhett up? Did he join?
Yeah, I did.
The Rhett's here. I was unable to change my server profile. That's why my name is still
You're
up.
good, dude. Ignore him.
No,
He's retarded.
Yeah, he's.
I wasn't
it's
talking
jazz
about you.
brain.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about.
He's talking about the guildies whose names are
Guildie.
random as shit. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
No, you're fine, brother. Thanks for filling.
If you're unaware of this fight, most people are wiping on this like 40 times. It's gonna fucking hurt. Just bear with us as we learn it.
I did it on 10 man earlier, but I rated 25, so I need the 25 experience.
Did you kill it on 10 man?
Yeah, I did all the way up to all track scene.
How bugged is Hagara? Because everyone's saying the AoE doesn't work.
It was pretty shitty.
Yeah, it just doesn't work right.
We knew Hagara was gonna be a problem because she spawned during trash. Oh, it's not ideal.
I watched Welcome have 40 wipes on this today. Bipolar's got 25 wipes. Who wiped on it for a full night last night and killed it halfway through today. Like, it's 25 trucks.
Yeah, see, that's.
I don't know if 10 man's easier, but like this is trucking people right now.
10 man
Alright,
was
full time's
pretty
here.
easy.
We're good to go. He was here the whole time.
So yeah, you know then you're just the melee group going in a circle. Counterclockwise.
Can we not early pull and then Zach, can you see? Never
5,
mind, it's fine.
4,
We'll do it later.
3, 2, 1. Phase change.
And that's pretty on as star as I can be.
It's coming right at us right now. We're good.
Hand stack.
We need to move a little to the right, I think. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. You need to delay this bounce a little bit. We're
Hand
gonna
sec.
buy a little time. Delay this one a little.
Right.
Move. Bounce it right away.
Drop a repair bot, please. Fuck.
So that would have come in, hit the boss right there as the debuffs expired. So that is the right timing.
I think the further out you are, the more that it curves, or it potentially is the terrain that's curving off of. 'Cause it seemed like the further out I was, I could watch it curve as it was coming into the boss. Like it started off straight, and then it started to kind of teeter to the right a little bit.
I
feel like it's kind of like a Pong trajectory. Like whichever way it's kind of off shot, it's not going to go back straight if it's at an angle. It's just going to continue bouncing in like an M shape.
I'm sure that my character model is completely centered with the orb.
Do we know? Can we see how close we can get to the boss without pulling him?
Sure, I can find out right now.
No.
It's in cast range.
Just let me do it.
I mean, if I die and nobody else goes in combat.
I'm not asking for cast range. I'm asking for Zax. Let's see how far close he can get.
I mean, someone just shoots it as soon as it hits
Okay.
0 every time. So, of course, I have to taunt it when that happens.
There you go.
Five, four, three, two, one. Phase change.
Insect.
Shadow.
Insect. Insect.
The next orb needs to hit. It hits the boss in 20 seconds, so bounce it back and bounce it right back in. Move, let it hit the boss. You're moving. You bounced it. Zach, you may need to drag the boss to make sure it hits it too.
Yeah.
People kind of just need to watch the orb too. Like,
it's gonna be that same timing every time. It's 4 bounces off range, and then it hits the boss. It will never ever change.
As a soaker, how early can I move out to go for the last one? Do I need to wait till it hits us? Then I start moving over there by belting, which I have been doing. I'm just curious.
The danger is if you have the debuff, it'll kill you out there.
Yeah, which it has multiple times already. I usually just fucking Hellstone and make sure I get out there and disperse, so I can at least soak it. Depending on how far I need to go. But if I don't have the debuff, I can move out earlier.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping you. The timing will never change. Like I said, 4 bounces off the range people, then it has to hit the boss.
So well.
boss destructs, I promise, of the streams I've watched, we're not that far off of what they were at the start.
What are the kills looking like? How many back and forth did they go?
2 black phases, the last kill I watched from who?
Okay.
5,
It lusted the
4,
second black phase.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Phase change.
Push to the left.
Hand sec.
That's on me.
Hand sec.
Can we left the touch? And we're good, actually.
It's coming in the next one. It needs to hit the boss in 14 seconds.
Hand sec.
We are letting this in.
Move out of the way. Keep me up, please. AM.
Get to your spots.
AMZs. The thingy.
I'm lusting just to see more.
Sure.
Just FYI, mine is dead, so if that happens, the plate tank kind of has to go in, but I should have called earlier.
She's just killing people.
Yeah, well, I just
Yes.
I feel like we're not even getting close.
Is there any
That's
reason
how this
to
has been.
groups, like instead of just being one big circular unit?
Because
the
every time you
AoE
kill
damage,
a single
yeah, it goes
mob,
down.
you take less damage. So it's better to kill as many as you can, as quickly as you can.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we're all stacked to some degree, the healing would be a little easier. Ripping them faster, wouldn't we? Or would there just be too much travel time?
I didn't get the rest
So,
here.
I mean, it's just going to take too long to clear the whole circle.
Gotcha.
You have 30 seconds to kill 12 enemies.
What about splitting the melee? Having, after we kill Skull, one goes to the eye on the right and the other goes to the one on the left.
You should be killing
left
this.
of you is already dead.
Yeah, you should start at, like, there's a gap.
I mean, we've
So you should start at the side and then go counterclockwise.
That's what we've been doing, but I mean...
You're just spreading out the raid heals is the problem.
Oh, okay.
I'm just, are you not hitting anything? Is that the issue? I'm just wondering. Like, is stuff dying too quickly for you to do damage?
Who, me?
Well, I'm wondering why you want to split more. Is like this stuff like what? If it's a solution, it's cool. I'm just wondering if like there's nothing to hit. Like, do you think you could
No,
kill
no,
more
that
stuff
wasn't
if
the
you
issue.
split more?
I just heard someone saying that we're not even close to killing ads within the time.
Well, we're
So-
losing a lot of. That time we lost half of all of the range because that tank died, so the claw was freely killing shit.
Oh, okay.
Melee killed like all but 2, I want to say, and ranged had
Yeah, we
more.
got to the third one again.
Yeah, so
Healers,
Ideally
once
what
they get to the
happens
third
is-
one, you gotta move with them. Like, we can only heal them through the first 2 eyes they're on, and then we gotta move with them. But the damage does go down a little bit after those first, like, 3 are dead on each side, so that's when we're moving. So we're planting on Skull, healing them through the first 2 they're on, and then moving with them to the last 2.
moon to square, but like it's obviously further out than that. It's not.
Can you not start like the heal stack and then not start closer to triangle? Feels like, I mean, I haven't been standing there, but felt
There's
like we had
definitely no
plenty
reason
of
they can't
range.
just stand on triangle if you're in range to heal.
Or whatever the
everybody.
closest range to the eye is, yeah, because so they don't have to move again. People possibly die while all the healers are moving.
I don't know how far out the.
Yeah, it would just be max range of the farthest eye, you know, that they start on.
Yeah, so if you're in group 1 on Skull, try and stand max range from the melee, killing the furthest eye, and then same with Moon and healers. But I guess you guys, your DPS you're healing don't go as far out, so it doesn't matter as much.
Because the first eye was right here, correct? On this side?
No, they have to kill the one near Star, or near Star.
Where MD is right now.
Okay.
That's,
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, right here is the first one they're killing on this side.
I gotcha.
So healers on Skull
Yeah, they
side
can
just
definitely be
simply-
closer towards triangle.
Yeah, if healers essentially are on Skull, they can heal them all the way through that first flail, the first eye, and then the second eye, and they can heal Zac.
By the way, that damage is terrifying.
Oh, this fight just trucks.
Five, four, three, two, one. Phase change.
Anzac. Anzac.
Last bounce,
Way off
yeah.
the side. One more range bounce, then it comes in.
Anzac.
Hit it now, hit it now. It needs to be in before these next debuffs go out. Let it hit the boss.
Keep your eyes open on the orb. Don't let it bounce again. Fuck
Felt
off.
better.
You res me.
Phase change.
On the fourth eye, it's melee.
Once you kill your flail, come in and kill this this claw. Melee. You probably still need to kill. We're out of DPS.
Phase change. Shadows
And
on
then range, you're on square, and you're gonna bounce the orb back if we're still going.
We did not get the fourth eye on melee.
I told you not to. So.
Oh, sorry, I did not hear that part. I heard fourth eye, and then I heard you call to go to the flail.
I thought that you needed one more eye. I thought that you were done, and I needed the clawed eye. So
Melee made it to fourth eye.
You did, yeah. They would have killed it. They would have killed their whole side.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
would have made
weren't
it to
that
fourth eye,
close
yes.
On range.
Probably need to split damage better.
We got 2, I think, right? And then we
How is
died going to
so?
third.
I'm asking because I'm just a dumb tank. How is damage taken at that point in the fight? I know people are dying, but like, is it scary still for healers? I'm asking, like, is raid like fluctuating crazy?
At what
Because it
point?
might be the point where once you've killed half, it's time to split off and finish, like, go and like do your stealth, like your solo missions to kill stuff.
Our stuff's just not dying fast enough for that to be worth, at least on range side. Like, the first eye took forever to get killed, I don't know why.
Okay, so I think
how
the
would
play.
flipping one
I think the
DPS
play is after you guys kill 2 eyes. So start with the Thrasher, then kill 2 eyes. Some of you need to go past the next eye and start killing the fourth eye. Do you understand what I'm saying? Skip the third one, go straight to the fourth one, and work on it at the same time.
Which group are you talking to right now? Melee or range?
Melee.
Okay.
Because you guys are already ahead of the curve. And then once that eye is dead, that group can go towards the range side, and the other eyes, the range side eyes, and the other melee group that finished their third eye can come kill the claw with me. We'll see how that feels.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier, basically.
Yep.
Okay.
Just once the damage is manageable.
So when phase 1 starts again, am I like, is it just back to the same, knock rotation?
Yes.
And where am I knocking it to?
The boss is gonna be on triangle. You're gonna be. I'm gonna spawn it facing towards square. You're going to knock it back to the boss from there.
Okay.
Hopefully, the square claw will be dead by then, and the rest of everybody on the range side won't be near square. And if you need to let it go further, like the first one, that might be the play. Like let it go out further and then bounce it. It just can't hit the sidewall or anybody else, essentially.
You know who's splitting and who's staying from the melee?
Solus,
probably 2 people, maybe?
Solus and Style, since you have AMS and IBF, you guys run ahead. I think Warriors might be better because they've got so much mobility, but I don't know if they can live on their own. So after you guys kill the second eye, Solus and Style, skip the third eye, go straight to the fourth eye. Both of you, just truck
by
it.
the claw, which ends up by the claw.
So I was thinking of.
It's past Diamond. It should be all the way over there, right?
Yeah, it will be. So I was thinking of possibly. This was just thinking for myself, but possibly skipping the second eye, because by the time I was getting to the second eye, it was pretty much almost dead, and the third eye was where we were starting to have problems. Do you want me to try?
No, because you're still taking too much damage as a raid, and you need the healers to have you grouped so you can get healed. So stay together until we've killed 6 things, and then you guys can split off, and maybe you'll be alive. And depending on how that feels, we might send more melee, like the Warriors.
Would it be worth it to have full time go in the melee and send a melee over here for roar?
That would be helpful.
Yeah. Like some kind of movement speed seems worth it.
Shoddy's over on that side. I think Shoddy's on that side.
We can do moves.
Yeah, man, he's ready to go.
So just that roar. Okay.
So yeah, so Shoddy just as soon as they kill the flail, just roar them.
The first 2 eyes die pretty damn quick.
Just to try to get through it, let's lust that black phase every time just to get through it. Let's just start seeing more and more.
Okay.
Little progression lust.
So, sorry, you want it on the first eye then, after we kill it? Roar?
After they killed the flail, once they leave us, 'cause otherwise you're not going to be in range of them, right?
Yeah, sure.
If you use it on the second eye, that's fine too. The first one dies.
He's not going to be standing on top of you.
Oh, okay. Never mind, my bad.
He's just a simple range tree. He can't keep up with the long leg melee boys.
Yeah, he is planting and just healing you.
Okay.
Mac, Marks, you're starting stacked on the ass. You move to moon and you go around north to square and kill the eyes. Shit.
Yeah, kill flail on moon and then just go clockwise.
Try and help soak the orbs when they're coming back, but everybody is.
4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Hand sec. Hand sec.
Off to the side.
Hand sec.
This is coming in. It's gotta come in.
Move away. Go to your.
Hit you guys.
There's no way that hit me. He's a very considerate boss. He yells out a bunch of bullshit in whatever language that is, but he knows we don't speak it, so he whispers it sweetly into our ears. The translation.
Probably an add-on for that.
All I know is I played retail one time, and it was during Zoth's bullshit, and now I'm back at it again in Classic. Fuck Zoth.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Hand sec.
Went a little bit early.
Someone literally ran out there and hit it.
I'm in the middle of the group and I somehow died.
Yeah. MD Warrior hit it.
Good effort.
Hand sec.
It's one more range bounce, then it's coming in.
Stand for heals.
Do it,
and then
do it
spread.
quick. It needs to come.
Okay, move off of it. Get out of the path.
I think it was gonna. The tank just died, right?
Yeah.
Is what it is.
I assume my healers were all moving, but like it's fine.
The healers should go out a little early, right?
He did also hit you for 180k.
Yeah, I've got more than 180k health.
Are you using paints up there? Like, what do you have up at the end?
I'm using 3 hand secs, which is 20%. I'll just IVF and waste it. I kind of need it for the other phase.
It's only it falls off though. Like even with a bubble sack, you're only getting X amount of their health. It's not the whole duration. So that's why it's useless on or on fucking whatever the dude in violence is.
Just use paints up.
Anyone got a repair bomb?
Yeah, here it is.
So well. Five, four, three, two, one. Phase change.
Hand sec.
It'll be left. It's gonna be left. It's gonna be the last bounce, and it's coming in.
Yes.
Warm up as well.
Get away! It's gotta get in the boss. You gotta drag it.
Phase change.
Hand sec.
Phase one.
Zach's claw needs to die.
Phase
6 to 1
How far you want this?
Stack on his ass.
Hit it back.
You got me.
You should not be in front of the boss right now. You're not. Me. Second soaker. He's dead. Nope.
We have a soaker dead. Someone needs to go out and just suicide one.
But the splitting of the damage is good, or splitting up the group. Range should do the same. If it's manageable and you're able to keep everyone alive, we need to kill all the ads and get back into position faster. Melee healers, group 1 healers, how did it feel? And DKs, did you ever feel scared, like or whatever, like almost dead?
Before I split. During the
No,
split, no
after, you don't
problem.
care about
Yeah,
before?
no.
Warriors go 2 then.
Go to what? What are we talking about?
So once the second eye beam dies, you're gonna run past the third one and go straight to the fourth one with the DKs and kill it. It should be around
Okay.
diamond. Or past
Now, when
diamond.
we get to the end here, there's always this claw here that's in between. Do you want me to kill the claw after that last eye, or?
I want the first melee group that doesn't have the DKs or the warriors to stop going after eyes and switch to the claw. And I want the group that ran past to kill the far eye to keep going until they've cleared all the melee ones and then come back and kill the claw.
Okay.
A mobile healer keep up with them. One paladin keep up with the 4 group of melee.
Now, when you say keep going, if range hasn't caught up, do we help the ranged out, or do we go deal with
keep
our
going
claw?
until all the melee side are dead. The 6 that were assigned on the bottom half on the south side.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It was better though. Let's just keep improving.
Five, four, three, two, one. Phase change.
What the shit? The orb's going the wrong way.
Mirror image, 99% sure is we're hitting it.
Phase change.
Just practice.
Do this. Practice.
AM plus get to positions. Do the normal. Pop your cooldown, Leo. Live. Once they're both dead, do your split.
Phase one.
So the warriors can't go, they'll die. Okay.
That was where I was supposed to go, correct?
Yeah, I was testing it.
Okay, cool.
You don't have the survivability that a DK does.
Shadows on you.
Stack on the warlord. I'm gonna spin him once he casts the orb. So where he's facing right now will be his butt. Kill that claw. By everybody else. Surely he'll cast it sometime.
We get a little time here. That's like our little catch up.
This is the damage phase, technically, but his fucking character models. First time I'm looking at it, it's disgusting.
There it is. When this orb comes back to us, Pickles, I want you to disc bubble. Phase though.
So on that,
warriors don't split off. You can't. You'll just die. Stay with the group.
Let the orb
DKs.
well, I don't know if this affected it or not, but when the phase happened, people were panicking, and 2 melee went to the second eye. I don't know if it was a warrior, rogue, what, but they could have not been healed because they were.
They didn't die until later. So
Okay.
Yeah. At the time, it was fine. I was one of those people.
For people that are doing it on the range side, like the hunters should definitely be the people doing that. It's like keep up time all the time.
I just have a small thing on range side. Just like when we make when we first stack on Moon, that's fine. But then when we move again and start attacking, can we just make sure we stack in like the healing rain? Like that's literally it. Just makes our lives easier.
Yeah, in my opinion, we go to square from Moon, or even a little past square, like, because we can reach the 4th one from there. And
Yeah,
we don't
that's
have to
perfect.
move
If
again.
it's just like a little bit pass, and everyone's there. Like that's cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
Try and stack on square. like the person mark square, bang, it's you. Just drop your healing rain on yourself. Try and be in range of like lightning bolting shit so you can see, and then obviously like you know where you can stand so they can hit
Sounds
stuff
good.
still. So range stack on square.
Okay, what cooldowns do we have going into that second phase? Like, did we use all of the DK AMZs, or we still have one?
We still have one.
We need to use that there. We need to use like an AMZ, that first one that hits, because the healers need to regen some there. Like, we need a big cooldown in the raid.
Okay.
Have we been using him?
So I'm also thinking we'll need something as we're running back to the boss. That at that point the debuffs have gone out, and just like getting back and having everyone topped is a bit of a nightmare.
Ideally, the boss wouldn't have been that far away, too, right? I mean, I guess like whatever whatever tank doesn't have the claw still should pick up the boss, like, right? Or should?
It's just me. He's not.
Oh, okay.
Tanky. Claw doesn't hurt that bad. But
Yeah, it's just a long way to run, but
he's essentially just in bare form
if
of
his
tank
claw dies, he can come tank mine, and I can go put the boss back in the middle. But the runway works. Let's go again. Getting to phase 2 cleanly is kind of like half of the setup for phase 2. I mean, you guys just saw what happened in phase 2 when we went right away, and it was fine. So 25 people alive in phase 2 makes it a lot easier. No lust though. Let's try to save it. I know, like, we've seen the fight a few times, so I don't want to use it. We don't have, like, we need to save it for later in the fight, right?
It's gonna be the second black phase when we actually use it.
Yep. So let's stop using it.
3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Ship. Fuck off.
We just couldn't keep you up with that move thing.
Yep.
That side's falling.
Have it.
You could probably just have those 2 healers on him plant, right? And the rest of the raid soaks it.
Or
Spread.
bounce right back.
Yeah, spread out.
Yeah, I'd say plant in front, but you can't because he does damage in front too. Hand sack me.
Arcane's cauterized pop.
Phase 1.
Gonna be on cooldown for this one.
We just got behind because we had people die. So.
Why don't we have the hunters and 2 melee swap, and so the hunters can just take out the flails on the way? Like, it's just like 2 things that are damaging us way longer than they need to be. Does that make sense?
Say again?
Like the flails on the melee side, like
Yep.
that you've had 2 melee swap to the range side or something like that. The hunters could easily just take those out while we're killing eyes at the same time. Just like seems like extra damage going out for no reason. So the melee having to go back and forth to him, right?
Yeah. Range group where we just died. That's where we'll run to for the second time. I think that's a good place, right?
Yeah, that felt good.
Yeah.
Other than we were like dead when we got there, almost. I think.
Yeah, no, it's my
like
fault.
5%.
I kind of stutter stepped as well and wasn't really sure, but yeah, orange is a good mark.
We could start farther from than Moon as well, right? Like.
As long as you can hit all the first eyes, yeah.
Yeah, Moon is literally on top of the flail.
Probably do it from like right here, like where kind of squares at.
Lily, are you okay?
I'm just wondering why you want. Like, I guess I don't understand.
It's quicker for the range to switch targets than it is for melee to run in between the foot and the eyes.
So melee are killing stuff too slow, or range?
I don't know. I'm just saying they have to literally run to the target, right? They have 2 extra
Yeah.
targets there on their side.
At last pro melee were dead. Some of the melee groups, so that's why that was lower.
You want melee just to start on the first eye then, and the hunters just take care of the flails, what you're saying?
No, I mean, that's fine. We just keep the same. I mean, the flails
Well,
are too far away from that.
You're saying switch
It wouldn't
the
make the
hunters
most sense
to
for
warrior.
melee to start on the flails because there's less movement, but I think it's whatever.
I mean, the hunters can DPS and move.
What, like with multi-shot or something?
No. You can do your full rotation and move.
Oh, you're saying, okay.
No, I mean, it's fine. I was just watching over there. I mean, if it was just heal issues going on from that one.
Just need to get through with everybody alive.
Do we have contingencies in case Cauterize gets popped like that?
You die.
Suicide.
You go out and die.
Somebody. Not you, but someone else has to suicide.
Yeah.
Probably him.
What?
No, because it resets and I can do it on the next
Yeah,
one.
you will need him eventually.
4,
Okay. Don't do that.
phase change.
And it's cooked.
You just switch sides, right?
Nope. Just die.
Phase change.
So we learned from that DKs stand back.
That was a paladin judgment, was it not?
No, it wasn't. It was an Army of the Dead.
Army.
Oh.
What
My
could be
add-on's
worse?
fucked then.
Well, it's one of them that there's 2 different ads on tell you, and one of them's like always wrong. MRT is the better one. I'm tracking it.
One of them just tells you the first thing that hits it.
Yeah,
So, like,
which was full time. Was the first target.
The one that's always wrong must be married.
None of these people will understand that joke.
And it never apologizes either.
Never.
I can't react.
guys-
My wife
you
was
guys-
sitting right next to me.
Wives, unlucky. Go next. New marriage. Roll again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
What the?
Move more.
Way out, way out.
Shadows on you.
You gotta bait this one far. You gotta bait this one far. We gotta buy like 10 seconds.
PS.
Going to the wall. On its way back.
This
Yeah,
is
we're
touching
good.
the boss,
We're good.
but stay stacked for heals for a second, and now spread. I need some.
Phase change.
Hand sec.
Phase 1.
Down.
Phase change.
My claw needs to die. Melee, you need to stop chasing it in circles and like kill my claw. I don't know like when the split off needs to happen, but
I believe melee there actually went to the 4th flail, which they should have stopped before that and came to your claw.
yeah. So after Diamond dies.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
After
that's my
Diamond
bad.
dies, come to the claw.
Yeah, it should
like,
only
the only
be
people who should
still.
going, like
it-
to the eye past Diamond are the first 2 DKs that left early. The rest of the melee should kill that last eye, kill the claw, and then come to, or kill the flail and then come to claw.
Yeah, so me and Still are the ones that are only supposed
Going
to be going.
past it,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was my bad. At the very end there, I went to the next eye.
All
instead
good.
of
It
going
was
back to
kind
the
of
claw,
clean.
yeah.
What we lose design and crypt too, just rot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in stack already.
Getting cleaner with it. Set it again.
We have to do that twice. The second one will be with Lust.
That's twice, assuming we do enough damage during the damage phase. Yes.
So on the last one we're doing, it's gonna truck Zach, but the way we're gonna have to do it is we don't go into the black phase. We just bounce the orb all the way up to 10. We let it hit the boss when it finally gets to 10, and then we hope the boss is dead while we're stacked up and the ads are spawning. Like we don't get a 3rd black phase. That's just not a thing. We can't live through it.
He says 10 like that's the limit, guys. They went to 14 the first time I died. This thing's gonna be fucking doing 200%.
You're looking at a whole different stack thing.
Yeah,
Zach.
yeah, you are. You're looking at the boss's stacks and not the orb stacks.
Oh.
The Foji
Fuck
has
the
a
orb.
stack counter on the orb. You know
Gives
how
a
like on
shit
the
about
demo,
anything but my mechanic that I have to worry about. Fuck
you know the demo display where it's like how many shifts he's done?
Yeah.
It's the same as that in the same spot.
My UI is gross because I have default unit frames, whatever.
Oh,
Every
okay.
time we've let the orb in has been on 7 orb stacks.
Suck my unit frames.
I have that one also. I know what you're talking about, but all I'm looking at is his plus 150% damage, killing me. I don't care about.
He's gonna get to 200.
5, 4, 3,
The last time we do it, yes.
1.
Oh.
Phase change.
Bro, I'm dying because healers take like 1 step to the left. How are we gonna do that? Nice taunt. Solid taunt. I think it's a Paladin's plant never move angle, by the way. Even if we have to move for the orb soaking. stay stacked for
Get quick,
heals,
get quick.
but spread
On
off
its way back.
to your stacks.
Fuck off.
Phase change. Phase
So
1.
kill that flail and then come to the claw.
Phase change.
This first orb we need an AMZ for. Healers need to reach on a little.
When it's about to touch AMZ, stack tight, same pixel on the marked people.
Orb, stop moving.
I see that.
If you
Right.
hit it, it'll come back. You just gotta
Yeah.
hit it. It's a bug. Yeah, just hit it.
You don't have a third knocker.
AMZ? Missed it.
Need a suicide volunteer.
Where's the soul stone? Someone with the soul stone go do it.
Move to it, move to it.
Someone with the soul stone go do this next one. Boots out and go. Check.
I'm done. It's
And this will be letting it in again, so we got there.
I definitely just need like the paladins to never move and just heal me the whole time. Or whoever's the like primary tank healer, like even when we're spreading and shit, don't be in the path of the orb, but I just need someone to plant and not
Good night, love you.
take me full 100%. I'm dying, like I'm getting hit for 80% of my health in every swing, I know that, but like it consistently is happening.
Honestly, I think as long as the healers are out of the way of the orb, like they're not gonna fuck it up. As long as it hits all the DPS still, we're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Just
It
healers.
looks like based on the damage increase, like IBF just fell off. Like and like the orb was hitting him when he killed me. So it's just fucking unfortunate. Like if you look at my damage, I'm taking 90k, 100k, 120k, and then 205. So it just fell off.
Beast.
Accidentally released. I was kind of far off and I thought I got rezzed. I wasn't paying attention.
Summon.
They would die to the damage also styles. Because everyone is taking a fuck ton. Their AoE healing is healing themselves too.
That spot we went to for the range that time that was perfect. That's like where we have to go so we can reach both again.
Is there a marker you want specifically for it, or is it fine? How it is
Hold on,
now?
I'm turned around for a sec. It's like condom, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say it's just short of it. Like a
Yeah,
little
somewhere
bit
around
further
there.
back.
Yeah.
Can I get cookies dropped, please?
Soul well.
Yeah, when we get there.
I melee were mostly fine. We only lost one melee. It was at the very end, and it was barely, and that was after PCAT already died. And then he's a healer over there.
That'll do it.
Would there be any benefit to having the elemental shaman switch to boss whenever it switches back to phase 1 to get the bonus damage onto the big tentacle? Because he gets the damage debuff. Might die faster. I don't know. Leaving off with the boss.
Yes and no. Yes, because more damage, good. No, because more damage to the whole raid, bad. So the sooner the ads die, the better off we are. The more you guys are comfortable with like killing stuff and like knowing when to stop casting and shit, like having hunters kill shot or whatever is the execute, and then moving on, and then like using your damage casts effectively, the better off we'll be, because soon you'll just add 5 seconds, and that's more uptime. I think we just need to like perfect the killing all the ads and then getting onto the boss.
Yeah, the second one we lost during. That's the point.
Yeah, so everything will die a lot faster, and you'll have a more time to hit the boss.
When we get clean with that too, what I'd actually be doing is moving Ben just to staying on like the claw and cleaving like blade flurry. That's what he'd be doing once we get cleaner at it. We're just not there yet. But that is the eventual plan, so your claw dies faster from that. And by Ben, I mean Appy when he's here next time.
Bappy, dude. I would really like to pull the boss, so don't fucking get it, please. That'd be fantastic.
Five, four, three, two, one. Phase change.
They're 0.1 seconds of DPS, Zach.
Shadows under.
Sec. Jesus Christ.
This is the last range bounce. You need to bait it out just a couple seconds. You can hit it.
Hand sec. Christ.
Someone hit the orb anyway.
I think that like paladins should just move to their stacks after a certain point, assuming you can like keep yourself alive, and you just need to plant your feet and heal me, like or something, because I'm dying at like 60%.
Did you talk
when you
PS that one, or did I miss it?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, stack up. At that time.
Yeah, I know, guys. There's 7 healers. I'm just not full health all the time.
When are you getting paints up for doing that? Like,
Careful,
were you about to get
Crash
paints
is
up?
respawning. Crash is respawning.
Okay, get back.
Move to the portal. Run to the portal. Just to the portal.
Did you already have paints up that fight, Zach, or do you
No,
get it
I'm
after?
using IBF. I'm not calling for paints. I'm not trying to use everything right away. I could.
You really have to use paints up that
Well,
phase.
that was the end of the phase, though. Paints like Sack is just not that big of a defensive cooldown. That's what I'm getting. Like, I mean, it's cool, but it's just like not gonna do that much at the end of the phase. Yeah, it's probably Panda Sack's probably only mitigating 30% of like 2 or 3 hits before it's gone.
So well.
Just kill the eye and tank the claw. Jazz, go. I'm just looking at something.
Wait, what now? Sorry?
Tank.
Just tank the claw. Everyone else can kill stuff. It's like the other stuff. There's nothing. Just kill eye first.
Confirmation from the melee. Are the eyes stunnable?
I haven't tried to stun the eyes yet.
Are we trying to interrupt them? Because they're definitely interruptible.
The Yogg tentacles then. We had 0 interrupts on our longest pull, so assuming no.
It's not a cast. I don't know if it actually counts as an interrupt. Souls, do you have your silence up?
Yeah.
Nobody else cast it. Cast it on the eye and tell me if it says.
Oh, strangulate? I gotta,
Yes.
you know, I gotta look up. Sorry.
What?
Immune to stun.
Yeah.
What's counterspelled right now?
I clicked counterspell and my action bar said it interrupted it.
Yeah, it interrupted. It was on him.
When it's casting someone else, just kick it. Just kick it right now. It stopped. We need to do that the whole time we're in phase 2.
How do we know that it's casting? I didn't do a bar.
There is no bar. It's an animation.
Coming from the eye. Line play.
The mages can probably, honestly, each counterspell on our side, each one counterspell per eye is
Yeah,
enough
it's a shitty
before it
cooldown.
dies. Before it dies.
No one else do it on this one. Ben, can you just actually kick this eye when the animation's going and tell me if it works?
Oh my god.
So no one else interrupted. Ben, go in and kick it when it's channeling. Go kick it. Did it stop?
It wasn't channeling.
When it's channeling next, someone kick it.
It's good. It could
There. Interrupt it. It's doing the thing. Yeah, it stops. Just interrupt them the whole fucking time in phase 2.
If you can't, if you're not tracking it, big debuff shows the interrupt above it. When the lockout's over.
That'll mitigate a metric shit ton of damage.
You're fucked, Ben. It's mine now.
That big debuff shows the cast?
No, it will show if it's locked out though. So like when a kick goes through and it works properly, it'll show how long they can until they can't cast again.
I wonder if Foji's gonna develop something where it says interrupt or something like that.
It's got like the white.
Like,
bar
he
that
doesn't
comes out
have
of
it
its
in
mouth,
yet.
right?
Yeah, you're looking for the mind
Yeah.
play coming out of it. Yeah.
I mean,
as a DK, don't worry about it. You just open up with silence on it. Like, I mean, you can watch for the cast, but it dies in less than like 8 seconds, right? The silence is 5 seconds. Like, I think each eye just needs one kick or silence. Did we try stunning any of them?
It was immune to stun, they said.
Okay.
Okay, quick 1 minute break. I'm gonna bathroom.
I was gonna say, we just killed trash. We've been going for a while. It's on the hour mark. It's probably a good time for a take 5, get a drink, go to the bathroom type thing.
Be back in 5.
Yeah, take 5. Take 5.
you to hold me. Don't let me go. Be the one and only.
I think that's just the end of the break timer.
Yeah, we're not pulling.
5,
Went back to logs just to let you guys know it took Welcome 56 wipes today before they killed it. Like, we're not doing out of the norm. This fight fucking sucks.
Just you and me.
Yeah, seriously, like, I'm not kidding. Like, 20 wipes and this is nothing. Like, the point that we're at, that point they were still wiping at 80% nonstop.
It's also a much shorter fight when it's working properly. Like, we're not getting a damage amp.
Wait, the damage amp doesn't work?
No, it's bugged.
Why the fuck are we bouncing it so many times?
It's supposed to be, apparently it's supposed to be every time you bounce the orb you get 20%.
No, it's the boss gets a damage amp when it hits him.
When he comes out in P2, or after the ads. I was just talking to the Eternal guys, that's all. I heard it from them.
How are they doing on it?
I don't know. I was just talking to Bob.
I thought the damage amp happened when the orb finally hit him.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me too. That's what I said to him. But apparently, you're not getting the damage amp, like, at all. Whether it's at that time or the other.
Offering access to product experts to help you quickly and easily find what you need.
Does he just stand there and he's still targetable? I thought he became, and he goes all ghosty. I assume no one could hit him.
I figured it was when he came out of the ad phase, as when you actually made use of the damage amp.
I thought it was
He
during
comes out
the
pretty
ad
fucking
phase.
quick. He's like active basically immediately.
Yeah, I thought it was during the ad phase, which was when I was watching the videos. I was like, well, why are people damaging him then? And then I realized because of all the ads with all that damage.
Missing Killa and War. There's no way that's the case, Take. So it would be too fucking easy just to like get to like a really high amount of bounces quickly and then put it
Yeah,
all
it's in the dungeon journal. When the void collides with Warlord, it inflicts a distracting shot on him. The void diffusion increases damage Xanas takes by 5% for every time that the void had bounced between players. This collision enrages Warlord, causing him to awaken the Maw. So yeah, it's when it hits him and when he transitions.
So you only get like a few seconds of it?
Yeah, that's literally how it just works on Heroic. I don't think it's bugged.
Yeah, so it's like I said, it's during phase 2.
In the future, then, you'd want to switch which claw you're having Zach bring the boss to, because range can't actually hit the boss when you're dragging him for all of it.
I mean, the whole reason the rogue does what I was saying to do earlier is he's using Blade Flurry off of the boss to kill the claw.
No, I'm saying on to, like, when we just transition to the ads, the boss gets pulled out of our range.
Okay.
Ben, really quick, this pull, just stay on the boss and Blade Flurry onto the claw and see what happens, see how fast it dies. And please, for the love of God, interrupt, because I swear to God I said that before we started pulling the first time.
Swear to me.
Okay.
That was interesting.
5, 4, 3, 2.
That's pretty good.
1.
So cute.
Phase change.
Yes.
This is the last range hit. You need to bait it out a little longer. It's bouncing too fast. Go to the wall. You can hit it now.
Yep, this one's right there.
IBF is falling off.
Get out of its way. Get out of its way. Get out of its way. Someone hit it.
You're literally standing like. What the fuck?
Yeah, PCAT, you just took it to the face.
It's okay, oh my god. Why'd you taunt? Did I hit him?
Sorry.
You're retarded. You're actually.
Yeah, I'm actually retarded.
You're actually fucking full blown retarded. I was gonna make a hero play. Damn it, Jazz.
I didn't want you to look too good in front of other people.
That actually hurts my brain that you did that. I'm so bad.
Beast. So well. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Hand sec. Yes.
This is going to be the last bounce. You can hit it pretty quick. Hit it pretty quick.
Hand sec.
Get out of its way. Interrupts.
Phase change.
That's a really bad time for boots to leave.
Phase 1.
You guys want to be in the healing range?
Phase change.
We didn't finish.
How are we that far behind this time?
I don't know. We didn't.
Shoddy died.
If people
Warrior
come back
died.
there without killing were all the melee dead?
Slowly, MD died to a rock peel. I don't know what.
I mean, there's melee still alive. Like you guys just left the ads when the boss spawned.
No, I went straight to 4, but when I was going to 4, I was at like 20% health.
No, I'm saying the ones that are still alive.
Oh.
They're not assigned it.
Oh, there's just only 2 people on the last eye.
The way I told them to do is the 2 DKs go handle it, but they both died because Shoddy died. So
I gotcha. I mean, at that point, you just have the
okay.
range finish it, to be honest, and have that. Like, if it's the boss spawns, because we're already done, we could just finish it from the melee stack. You guys should probably move the way we do, on range. Like at least the healers. Like we do 1 move as the range.
are.
Like, okay. Well, apparently they were out of range. Let's see.
Assuming you can reach the melee, there's probably no reason you can't just stack on me.
We can't reach the melee from there.
Well, that's a good reason then.
Yeah, I see a bunch of interrupts that time though, so. There's 10 interrupts.
So we would just be lazy before.
Before I didn't even know about that until we actually went over it. For others was the thing. Case.
Trump told me not to interrupt.
Don't pay my sub.
It might be worth having one of the on the range side at least, having one of the mages run to the 3rd eye and kicking it. Because they can still be like reached by the healers as well.
I can save my interrupt for that. Are you talking about at the start of phase 2, or are you talking about like after we kill the?
No, at the start, yeah. So it's not just blasting because you're still in range of the healers. Like you could retreat out to like I think you'd only have to be like right here.
Because we're killing this one right here. This is our kill target right here. Like the
we have one right here as well. No, we have one here too.
That's melee.
Oh.
That's melee start.
This one is. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm turned around. I was thinking we were at the. Yeah, you're correct. I meant
third
the one.
Third one over. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben, just smoke that claw, like, save stuff for it. You're pretty safe on your own, because most of it's AoE damage, and Feint, I think, negates a bunch of it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
And PS,
It's the last range bounce.
Anzac.
This is coming in. You can let it in right now. Just let it in.
Died soaking it, by the way.
Phase change.
Getting the healing rain range. And then I think right here, I think range just finishes it, or is it, are they close?
Melee one's pretty good, except the one DK died because it just up too long.
Jazz, you got cooldowns?
Yeah.
Someone will have to get the last orb.
For the last, like, bounce, Jazz, I want you to take it.
Tell me when.
Yep.
Take one. If you have Soulstone, do one of these and suicide it.
Let me know which.
Jazz taking all cooldowns. Heal Jazz.
3, 2, 1.
So this next one, you're gonna have to suicide it.
I died?
FI's dropping.
Well, we're dead. It's gonna hit the wall. So
Oh, he saved
I called it one early anyways, Jazz. You needed to wait a little bit longer, but I was out of cooldowns. I'm scared. That was better. That's really good.
Does
Lost
this damage
DK,
him?
which is why we lost style the DK.
So good.
That's all. That's all I was saying.
Does his damage done stay up between the phases? Like the stacks he has or the boss has currently?
no, no.
Okay, it resets.
As soon as the void hits them, those reset, and they don't come back until the void is out again. He just stops doing it.
It's normal for them to still be up. You just need to kill them eventually. Like, ideally we all stack and then range can kill the ones that are out.
It
but,
don't.
like,
Yeah, melee had it to 30%. They probably should have finished it. Like the pull that I saw before, like it wasn't nearly dead.
yeah, I mean, if you're on an ad, kill it. Don't leave it. It's just like a. So we get him to bounce 4 times total. It comes in, we lust, we survive that phase, and then it's just scary for me, but everyone else should be in Comfy Town. We're losing the soakers because they have the debuff and they're soaking, right? Is that what is happening essentially?
Pretty sure.
Can they get dispelled if they're out of the group and it doesn't
Yes,
hurt them?
it still does a lot of damage to them, but yes.
Really, the only one that needs to get dispelled would be the priest, right? Because the mages can block the thing off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can he dispel himself or will it kill him?
We don't have block for the second set though. So.
Yeah, that's what killed me on the second set was my caught.
Stiffo, if you're
we could
out
see how it
there,
feels.
try and dispel yourself. Like if you're ready to soak and like you're dying, try and dispel yourself. See if you live through it. I don't know how much damage it does. As soon as like you move out, you should be okay too.
What's the range on it?
I don't know, 1,000,000 yards. But just like as soon as you're like out of the group, you can probably be fine to do it.
It says 69,099 damage. Can you dispel it?
Yeah, which is less than the amount you're taking total when it's still up the whole time. So
Yeah, the reason you heal.
that, then you dispersion, you should be okay.
Yeah, the reason you heal through it is it's impossible to coordinate everyone moving out and back in, and so can the orb.
Right,
so
I
you
get
just
it.
heal through it.
Am I just not understanding something? Like, why are we taking so much damage from the claw? Like the rest of the raid. Like, we've got a 400k, a 300k, a 230k.
Unless I
170.
misunderstood the mechanic, them being alive hurts you. Like, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
like who's
Okay.
hitting them. It's like the reason we're killing as many as we can is because their existence hurts. It's
Oh no,
not
no, I
even
meant the
cast
claw
of-
specifically. I thought once someone was in melee range of it, it wasn't supposed to hit us.
He
I think it's probably
melees, he
because
does
it's
other
alive
stuff.
For the longest. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
But
Maybe,
it's just, doesn't it just say within 4 yards of him on the dungeon journal?
maybe that's it.
Yeah, I think people are getting too close to it.
To the
It does say
range-
4 yards.
To the range claw.
Let's see. Yeah, it was mostly ranged. Yeah, it was all ranged that took it. So,
So
we're
just don't stand on top of the claw, guys.
Yeah, I'm assuming when we're running from A to B, you're running past the claw and getting fucked.
It only says when not tanked. When not tanked, claw spits used on a random player, and hits any other ally within 4 yards.
So well.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at the damage taken from it, and it's like there's only one melee on the whole list.
It's Ben, right? Should be.
No, it's MD War. I mean, that's as far as I can see the list. I can't see everybody.
Yeah.
but-
Does Jazz have aggro on it and is standing next to it hitting it? Confirmation, Jazz?
He's right behind Zach on the highest damage taken. Next to Ben.
Chaz, are you retarded? Can you confirm? I was like,
Phase change.
Huh?
Shadows on you.
Get your stacks tighter.
insect. TS.
Right.
This is the last range bounce. You can hit it right away. Just get it in.
All the way back in.
Phase change. Phase one. Phase change.
Good.
AMZ this when it touches. Meet it. Hand
We're
sec.
good. We're good.
Yeah. What do I have?
We have an AM on PCAT still.
Hand sec.
PTR testing.
I think it's time to land. Top me on. I have nothing.
Okay, just cop. This is the last range boss.
Taunt.
So
Jesus Christ.
that might be where
Wow.
Jazz
Holy
takes it and
shit.
pops everything.
Yeah,
On
that's
its
where.
way back in.
It's on the 6th orb bounce. Like when it's going out, he needs to do it for like 12 seconds.
That orb right there that just came in, is that the one that would hit the boss?
Yeah,
That's the one that hits the boss. Yep.
Then we would
yeah,
lust.
so that's what, like 8 seconds or something of the next person to take over right there?
And then we would, yeah, we'd lust that next phase, which makes that next one significantly easier, and then we'd try to kill boss.
Yep.
Are we still running to our original markers, so with range is still going to moon?
That's actually a good question. Are we reversing or are we going back to the same position?
It would make sense for range to go the far one, probably. They can hit the ad sooner. Because they're ranged.
I mean, melee would just move off to the right from where we were now, and range would go across, like it's fine.
So we're supposed to have one more ad phase, obviously, right? We were supposed to go into, and then we're supposed to have it dead in the next non-ad phase.
Correct, but the third non-ad phase, we draw out. Like, we just keep bouncing the orb.
Yeah, I'm just doing the math. We're like not even close. That's why like we're doing like 20% of his health per up phase. He was at 60% there.
Yeah, 58.
Presumably with lust, we can get him more damage, like we did.
Sure. Yeah, we're still 40% off, is what I'm saying.
No, yeah, I'm thinking also.
Kill a DC, give her a sec.
I have no idea how I'm supposed to, how long it's even possible for me to tank it at 200%.
So I don't know what full-time. Where were you that I was watching the claw damage? Like, well, we were doing P2, and like full-time was just like almost the same as Jazz.
Follow group 2 around? I don't know.
Okay, you were just on us. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know a couple people ran by it again. I'm not sure if that was where it came from.
What's the spell that you're looking at?
I'm just looking at enemy damage taken on details.
Enemy damage taken. Isn't that?
Oh
it's doing
yeah,
damage to the
dude.
ability.
I'm so dumb. Thank you. Yeah. When I read it out loud, I was like thinking to myself, "Wait a second."
I was looking at damage taken by spell, and maybe like it could have been. But,
Yeah.
It's like
my bad.
It's like, Ben, you're fucking getting destroyed by it. Nope.
So Jazz is tanking it when it touches 6 on the orb counter, right? On the second.
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Taunt SI and then heal him.
Is he
'Cause
in
I don't
here?
have anything
Tell us
left.
when you-
So 6 is when it hits the boss, and then 7 is the ranged one out, right? So I'm
Correct.
taking a full in and out. That's going to take longer than 12 seconds. If I don't have SI, I'm going to absolutely melt.
You have to have SI.
I know, but that takes longer than 12 seconds for the orb.
I mean, you just tell Zach when SI falls and he takes it back.
Yeah. It's like you take an auto, I take the shadow slash thing from Balerock. I just have to taunt as soon as you take one hit. Because he shouldn't one-shot you. It's if it does, you know, from full health, I can't.
He's a 1.7 second swing timer. Like, you'll be able to react to that.
Yeah.
Without SI, if I have... I should still have Frenzied Regen up. I might be able to survive one without SI.
Bro, he only hits me for 200k. Why can't you two?
Just dodge.
That
Just
I can,
dodge.
yeah, I do have dodge percent.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Psychic Drain is the front hold that you cannot dodge because it's a giant cone.
Phase change.
So the orb hitbox is pretty big. I think we're moving to now so we don't have to too. We can put the milk a little more
I
damage.
think you guys should like super stack tight and just see how it happens. Maybe it'll be fine.
I think even if it's slightly left or right, it'll hit us.
Yeah. Just be in between the boss. Just let this one come, see what happens. Don't move.
Yeah, it hit us. Like, this is fine. This will hit us. This will hit us. It's fine. This is the last bounce, and then it's hitting the boss.
Coming back now.
Let this in.
I was able to save, maybe it.
Phase 1. Phase change.
Oh fuck.
I'll get it. Good.
Just yep. Just move.
From the back side, please. Where?
AMZ this one when it comes in. AMZ this one when it comes in.
Right.
Move a little right. I'm gonna totem this next one when it comes in.
Alright. When I get low next, Jazz, taunt with SI.
This is the last range bounce, and we're letting this in.
Jazz take, and then
3, 2, 1.
keep Jazz up. He's
Letting this
SI.
one
Make
in.
sure run it into the orb.
Letting this in, letting this in. It's really bad
You
timing.
guys can start
We gotta
moving
go.
now to your thing. Lust.
Keep the debuff people up.
Phase change.
Virez.
Make sure you get it.
Yeah, I taunted.
Any interrupts on the eyes, guys? They're just chain casting over here.
Fortunate timing with the debuff. That was a pretty good pulpa.
We just had to let it in, but yeah, the debuff was... I think we were just need to do that a little bit faster.
Phase 1.
The debuff go off right when the
Right before it hit. Like, we had 18 seconds left on it.
got it.
The last intermission smacked because we had 18 seconds on the debuff on a third of the raid.
Got it. I mean, in that case, we can always drag the boss towards it. We need to make it go faster.
It would also be helpful if we could like near the end maybe reposition the boss near the middle so the range isn't running across the entire room with no heals or anything.
Yeah, that honestly would make it a little nicer. If it's possible.
If it's set, if everything's dead, I can just reset him the way we pull initially, the exact same position.
He can move it as long as his claw is dead.
Yeah, like we need to kill the claw and then I can move it. So I'll try. This boss sucks, to be honest with you.
Dude, I swear that was the first time I saw the damage taken buff on the debuff on the boss. Have you guys been seeing it before that? It was up on him when we wiped there, 70% for 2 minutes.
It's always I've been seeing it. Sorry.
Okay,
guess
I
you
haven't
guys aren't
been seeing
looking. It's when he's shadow form. He's taking bonus damage. It
No, no.
lasts for like 10 seconds.
Oh, okay, only during the ads then.
Yeah.
Well, no,
And
I'm looking at the duration,
only
right?
partially during the ads, not even
Okay.
like a long time.
Because
during
it
the
says
ads.
2 minutes remaining.
I don't know. Maybe that's the bug that people were talking about.
I took that like right before you died.
I saw a pretty long buff whenever we wiped.
Yeah, it says 2 minutes remaining, and it's like maybe a third tick, so probably it was a 3 minute debuff, probably.
It would make sense because I mean that would be like clear the ads and then be able to DPS the boss a little
Yeah, I mean
bit.
it's not supposed to be a 10-minute fight. Yeah.
Cleaner and cleaner.
So we obviously can't make that second one last 20 seconds longer, so it's just got to be 2 seconds quicker.
Okay.
So bouncers, that's on you to kind of control. Is just do it a couple seconds quicker than last time. A
We
little
are
bit
gonna
closer.
plan to reset him like this, like the same facing. By the way,
4,
so
3, 2,
bouncers, be
1.
ready.
Phase change.
I think we're fine. We're fine.
Yes.
The last one, and you gotta bait this out a little bit. It's gotta go to the wall. You can let it in now.
Ooh. That is weird. It was right on me.
It's just got a large.
It's got a big ass hitbox, so yeah. It's just same as how it touches us from far away. It's gonna touch the wall from farther away.
I also
Well,
think
I
we're to the
let
point.
it hit me on the wall before, and it went back without issue. It's not the first time I've done that.
No worries. It's just, I think that if someone dies before phase, we just wipe anyways. We kind of need the B-reses for the soakers if they die in phase 2, and then like before phase 2 or to cauterize or whatever in the first one. So if it's just like the warrior, that's bad. What did he die
The
to?
ball also bugged there as well. It hit me and then stopped and stayed there for a few seconds and then hit the wall. So I took damage.
Just a question with the debuff. Like, I know why we're not dispelling it because the knockback, but like when we get it on the transition, like we did the pull before last, why can't we dispel it if they're not in the stack?
They have. You just have to be very aware they're not in the stack.
Right. It just seems, yeah. It seems like that'd be the move.
But it's on like a third of the raid.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 people have it, right? I swear that's all I've seen on my raid frames. Yeah, I agree.
That's why I died. I just died to rotting out from that debuff. It's a lot of damage that goes out.
Yeah, it's 42 every 2 seconds, or 45 or something like that.
So well.
I mean, I think that's, and it's only worth if like it's during when we get the add damage coming at us. It's definitely not worth doing that. Phase 1 to lose damage.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
We have to move a little right on this one. Move a little right. We're fine on this one. Move a little bit left.
Yes.
You can hit it pretty quickly here.
its way back.
Let it hit the boss. Move out of the way.
Phase change. Phase 1.
Finish that claw.
Phase change.
We just all took the frontal.
Yeah.
Well.
Rip.
Attack with.
Yeah, I have no idea how the damage amp works because that time he was only at 35% and he was at 70% time before.
Maybe he carries it over the second time we do it.
He does.
We are doing 7 and 7.
It's when he absorbs the thing.
Maybe that's how we're supposed to kill him. We just get it the second time, and that's why he burns.
It was about to fall off there, but maybe we were close to exorbitant. It had like 25 seconds left. Not sure how many stacks we're at.
That transition phase is feeling pretty good though.
It's getting better.
Make sure healer's looking at Ben, the rogue, also. Just rotting.
I literally had to blow my NS on Uzak because I hit NS and then went to heal him, and he died between me hitting NS and the heal.
Unlucky.
I literally tried, and then I had to just use it on you because it was clicked.
No worries.
It was literally like a fucking millisecond. I'm sorry, Ben, I tried.
Soul well.
Is it possible to have one of the priests a little back to grip the soakers in the second time? Since we don't block. I guess we don't. Never mind.
You might have to just like get out without using blink and blink back in.
Yeah.
Five, four, three, two, one. Phase change.
We're good where we are.
Cool.
Shadows on you.
It's a really big hitbox. We do have to move a little left this time, I think. Make sure we all take this.
Yes.
You gotta take this farther to the wall. It's gotta be long.
On its way back.
This is coming in.
Phase change. 1. Phase change.
We just went in a little bit low that time.
No worries. Rocket fuel. Port.
Dude, I almost think rocket boots are just not worth it.
You shouldn't be rocket bootsing in P2 at all. Like, you're just dead if it backfires. I wonder if it's worth it to like replay solar beam for the third eye, or...
the only problem with that is it takes a long time for us to get from I2 to I4. I mean, sure, it'll, you know, in the long run, it may save us if it backfires, but that thing's just going to be free casting. And then the sooner we get to it, the sooner we can interrupt it.
If you die, it's a wipe, though. Yeah, it's too bad there's no way to interrupt like I3 and 4 early, because they're just like destroying us the whole time.
There was a long range interrupt that in case
Like or like solar beam. Yeah, you can even pre-play solar beam, can't you? Or is it on the target? Okay. Never mind.
Don't get lazy on interrupts. We're actually going down. There was only 8 that time.
I looked at that too. Yeah.
Last couple.
Granger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as safety assessments and training to keep your facility safe and your people safer. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
I'm controlling if that one doesn't
We can just switch, right?
There's no one there to soak though.
I'm trying to get it. Okay, he's got it.
No,
I'll get.
no. It's my
I
fault.
mean, someone made it out there.
And then I made
Yeah, we
you
only lost 4 people.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's not just a wipe if that happens.
brain off.
How does lock pet interrupt work? Like, do you have to be within a certain range of your pet for it to be able to go off?
It's 30 yards.
Okay, so you have to be within 30 yards of your pet.
No, the pet has to be 30 yards from where it wants to silence.
No, so realistically, could you put your pet on like the third eye and interrupt it?
Yeah.
Where it's on the first one or two? If you just move to it from the like when the boss, you know, when we switch from the boss, or are you leaving it on the boss?
Well, I was just doing a lot of running either way, right? Comes
Oh,
out
right, yeah, no, I don't blame you. Mine has been too. I just started leaving it, or like moving it to a farther ad.
I've been moving it, but I don't know, just playing with that.
Someone put a bot down.
You can't reach the other two from circle, though? Or is the interrupt shorter than everything else?
Shaman interrupt is kind of short.
Yeah, maybe you switch places with one of the mages then.
Pickles
On,
slide,
like,
ignore that.
which one's like, because I think the mage has been counterspelling 1 and 2. Unless I'm wrong.
I can try to get the third ad there.
Yeah, because Killa can't reach the 4th one, but the mage definitely can. Yeah, let's have mage do the 4th one and you get the 1st one or something.
To give you guys some perspective, when Welcome did 57 pulls today, they never had a single pull under 32% until they killed it. So something happens at the end where it just, maybe the damage amp does carry over.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Refreshes each time.
they just got through the second intermission clean one time and then killed it.
Is there like when you're in that burn part? Is there like a thing where you want to try and have the orb go as far as it can, like all the way across the room? Does that make sense?
Pretty much, yeah, on the very last one when you're burning.
Yeah, you
do.
pull onto one edge and then have the orb like going across the whole room, so you
You
can
know,
stack
I
slower.
haven't seen anyone pull the boss. I've just seen them let it get to the wall. I think pulling the boss stack just dies.
Okay, gotcha.
Why? May I ask?
We're not gonna be able to heal you while we're moving.
No, not that. Why would you want?
Because
the
he
orb to
gains
go?
damage stacks slower than while we're in the burn phase. But we don't get damage amp stacks until he absorbs the phase, but he gets damage done
He does
stacks
more damage
immediately.
when the orb bounces.
Yes.
Yes.
Every time. 20% per bounce.
I don't understand this at all.
The heroic mechanic is he gets 2 stacks per instead of 1 when the orb bounces. That's why you're seeing a different number. When we
And
say 7,
he-
you're saying 14.
Yeah, and he only gets the damage amp, like damage taken from us when he absorbs the orb. Each time he absorbs it, it refreshes it and increases.
And we're not going to let him absorb it a 3rd time. So
Correct,
you want to drag out the orb, it's the last one. The orb's getting 7 stacks, PCAT.
I understand, sort of. I entirely understand, but fuck this fight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
We're fine where we are. We're fine. We're fine. We need to move right. Move right again.
Yes.
Baiting this one a bit.
You can hit it now. We need 12 seconds. That's it. It's coming right at us. It's coming right at us. We're fine. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. It's hits.
I'm just gonna...
Phase change.
I mean, Melee's just dead. We lost Shoddy. We can't heal through this.
I mean, I GG.
Phase 1. Phase change.
Same time tomorrow.
For the ones ensuring the
Same
job
bat
always
time.
gets done.
Same
Fuck
bat
and
no.
The ones wearing many hats. Granger offers professional grade industrial
You know,
supplies
only the
and
serious
real-time
people will be
product
like, "Wow,
availability. Call
bumps, you can't
clickgranger.com
make it."
or just stop by. Granger
Bumps.
for the ones who get it done.
Yeah, any of the pugs, you can send me a DM if you want. If we have spaces tomorrow, we'll be pulling at about 7 Central, 7:30 Central, excuse me.
Which means about 9 o'clock Central.
Yeah, can you guys stop doing that and please show up on time? Like, it's getting really fucking old.
Seven.
I blame Bunga's bitch ass. Bunga bucks don't work on PTR. Fuck them.
Did Veggie ever say anything?